can breathe a little, breathe a little. Alright? Now, please be reminded that you only have 30 seconds to answer, and then you will hear the sound. Diba? Now we have the questions in our hands.
Brian and Jan, are you ready? You should be. This is our question. Just relax. What's one thing you will never give up? Facebook or Instagram? Why? What's one thing you will never give up? Facebook or Instagram, and why? Let's start with the ladies.
If I wouldn't give up, I wouldn't give up Facebook because all my family is there. Even my mom, who's been supporting me this whole journey, is on Facebook, and she's posting all that she can on Facebook, and she doesn't have an Instagram, so I would keep my Facebook.
Alright, and now, Brian?
My answer would be the same, because in Facebook you can share whatever you want, you get updated with news and everything. And let's not forget to mention, you can play Carta in Pet Society.
Very millennial.
And he plays games too.
Okay. Thank you so much. Put your hands together for candidate number 6, Jan, Caitlin, and Yao, and candidate number 7, Brian Christopher Gacheko. Thank you.
Ikaw ba, anong i-give up mo doon? Facebook o Instagram?
Sabi ko na nga ba eh. Probably, hindi ko i-give up yung Instagram.
Kasi?
Ikaw kaya may gawa nun. On to the next one.
Next! Let's call on...
Nawala ako.
Moises Lim Yuan and Marie Kim.
Good evening, guys. Beautiful dress.
Hello, Moises. You can stay here beside our beautiful lady.
All right, your question for parent number 2. Are Chinese Filipinos crazy rich Asians? Are Chinese Filipinos crazy rich Asians? Why or why not?
Our Chinese Filipino are definitely crazy rich Asians. Not only because of money, but because we are full of crazy rich adventures. Thank you.
How about you, Moises?
So I believe Filipino Chinese are crazy rich Asians because rich isn't only money. Rich is about culture, our diversity, and our heritage. We owe it all to our ancestors for us being here today. And I say thank you to them.
Alright, thank you so much to our candidates.
Moises and Marie, thank you.
Ako, may sagot ako doon.
Ikaw, sige nga.
Ang sagot ko doon, we're not crazy rich Asians.
Okay.
We're just rich Asians.
Okay. I'll accept that one.
Next up,
let's call in Miss Sabrina Nang and Mr. Martin Leonard Chua. Our fans, both sides. Good evening. Okay. Beautiful dress, by the way. Your question is kinda easy for me as a fan. Who is your ideal clique or barkada? Who is your ideal clique or barkada? Marvel characters or DC Comics characters?
I'm actually a fan of both, but if I had to choose, I would choose the Marvel Avengers gang because like in the movies, they separate, and although they fight in a lot of scenes, they still come back together stronger than ever as a whole team. So I would want a supported team like them and cooperation that always keeps going. Thank you.
Thank you.
Martin?
My ideal barkada would also be the Marvel's Avengers because my barkada is actually like that. Meron different roles and different, well, kind of like superpowers because each one of us has, like, there's someone who's gonna lead the group, there's someone who's gonna, yung pasaway, there's someone who, basta every one of our barkada members is similar to the Marvel's Avengers. That's why I relate so much to them. And thank you.
Time is up. Thank you. 30 seconds.
Alright, thank you so much.
So Marvel win this round. Maraming salamat to our pair. Number 3.
Marvel and DC, ikaw ba? Ano mga pipiliin mo doon? Ano pipiliin mo doon? Marvel or DC?
Ako pipiliin ko ngayon si Lily Cruz. Because of that beautiful outfit. Okay. Let's go to pair number 4. Let's have Carly Chua and Renz Manabat. Good evening.
Medyo mahirap yung susunod na tanong.
Okay. You better listen up to this question. To Carly and Renz. In the name of love, what are you willing to give up and why? Again, in the name of love, what are you willing to give up and why?
In the name of love, I will be willing to give up my time. Most especially that, given the fact that I'm a family-oriented person, when it comes to any circumstances that my family needs me, and in whatever circumstances, may it be with my work or my career, I would choose to give up time that I would be giving it to my family because I love my family, and without my family, I wouldn't be here standing in front of all of you. Thank you so much.
Renz?
In the name of love, I would be giving up a lot of things because we have to do, because for me, I will do everything for love. I will fight for love because love is what made who we are, and love is happiness.
Alright.
Alright, thank you so much.
Let's have applause coming from the audience. Maraming salamat to
Carly
Carly
and
and Renz.
Huwag natin pag-usapan yung tanong na yun.
Okay,
Next
let's
question.
move on. Pair number 5.
Next candidate, please.
Okay, pair number 5. Gusto mo bang sagutin or?
Let's call on
Sige.
Mikel Villamora and Nathan Michael Yu.
Hey guys.
Alright.
Okay, your question is, if you were to die tomorrow, who is the last person you would like to see and why? If you were to die tomorrow, who is the last person you would like to see and why?
If I would die tomorrow, actually, I would choose the 4 most important person in my life. Sorry, I can't answer just one. So I would choose my family because they always are there for me, especially if you can see how they support me in my journey. I really would want them, I really would want to see them if I die tomorrow. Thank you.
Nathan?
If I would die tomorrow, I would choose my family because my life is my family. Thank you.
Short but sweet. Thank you, Nathan and Miko.
And now we go to our 6th question.
Let's have Miss Sheila May M. Tan and Sir Robert Tanchik. Good evening. Okay, this one is interesting. So,
A little bit controversial.
yes, especially for all the boys right here. Listen up. Is it okay for girls to court the guys they like? Is it okay for girls to court the guys they like? Why or why not?
Of course, because we are all equal, and I think courting it doesn't have to depend on gender. And if anyone loves anyone, they should fight for that person.
The guy's turn.
I think that in the game of love, there are no rules. So, of course, the girl can court the guy if she is willing to fight for his love. Thank you.
Short but sweet as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. In the game of love,
All is fair.
yes, all is fair, all is equal. Okay, let's call in our 7th pair this evening.
Crizel Anna Song and Lawrence Chua.
Good evening. Last two pairs. Okay, this is your question. Relax, breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. This is your question. If you were a Chinese Filipino, which race would you like to be and why? If you were a Chinese Filipino, which race would you like to be and why?
Even if I was given a choice to be another race other than Chinese Filipino, I wouldn't choose to be anything else because being Chinoy means having two beautiful cultures in one. So I've got the best of both worlds and I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you.
Lawrence?
If I were given a chance to have a different race, I would always choose to be a Chinese Filipino because my parents taught me how to love my race. So I grew up with that love for being a Chinoy, and I want to help this country build the relationship between the Filipinos and the Chinese better by making a lot of Filipino friends and a lot of Chinese friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Lawrence, and yourself for those answers.
Loud and proud. Thank you so much. All right.
Given the chance, gusto ko maging Chinese Filipino.
Bakit?
Ang daming culture and inspiration mula sa Chinese Filipino community.
And not just that, actually support.
Support.
Just look at the overwhelming support here in this arena.
That's true.
It's really amazing.
Iniiba ko na nga yung pangalan ko eh.
Ano?
To Robbie Dauming.
Pwede.
Okay.
Last mo na yun.
Last ko na ngayon to. Pero last na rin ang ating pair dito. Let's call in our people's choice. We got Jason Tan and Rachel Rialabin Tan. Good evening, guys. Alright, last question for this round would be, what is one millennial characteristic that you would teach older Chinese Filipino generations and why? What is one millennial characteristic that you would teach older Chinese Filipino generations and why?
I think one characteristic that I would like to teach the older generation about us millennials is that we have our own passions now and we have our dreams. It may not be the traditional way, but then I assure you that as Chinoys and as the modern Chinoys and Chinese Filipino, we know that we have to carry on our legacy, that we will continue our culture, and that we will pass on this to generation and generation.
Right on the dot.
Yep, sakto.
Now let's go to Jason.
For me, the characteristic that I would like to teach the older generations is for the older generations to take a selfie, because taking a selfie gives them the chance to save their memories and for them that they could pass it by to us when we get a lot older and we could reminisce with it.
Thank you.
Memories. Priceless memories.
Judges are smiling with an answer. Maraming
Thank you
salamat.
so much. I thought that was an interesting Q&A portion. Very close to the heart. Very close to our generation.
Yeah, especially that one question.
What question? Marvel o DC?
Yes.
Ang hirap mamili talaga.
Sobra.
Doon ako sa Wonder Woman.
Okay. You are really wonderful as a lady. But again, to all of our pairs this evening, maraming salamat.
And now...